Donald Trump's tenure has come to an end, the Indian T20 League is also coming to an end, and also this year 2020 is also coming to an end. But guess what's not coming to an end? Well, the injuries among the cricketers. So yes, I'm back with yet another update on the injuries, and after that I'll be telling you what Virendra Sehwag has to say about Virat Kohli as the captain of the Bangalore franchise, and in the end we will be talking about the qualifier too, and with that we have got our two final teams. तो क्रिक ट्रैकर की इस नई वीडियो में आप सभी का स्वागत है। मेरा नाम है दिया कक्कर, एंड नाउ विदाउट एनी फर्दर अडू लेट्स क्विकली स्टार्ट दिस वीडियो। So Wriddhiman Saha's saga of picking up injuries has continued, as now he has suffered from a hamstring tear, and this thing will definitely raise questions over his availability for the upcoming tour to Australia. So in the last two matches of the league stage of the Indian T20 League, he was seen in a little bit of difficulty as he has stretched his groin, and because of that he was not able to play the eliminator as well as the qualifier match for Hyderabad. And then David Warner confirmed that he has suffered from a hamstring tear, although the level of the tear is still not confirmed, and if it's going to be a grade 1 tear then he can recover in a month's time, and if it's going to be a grade 2 tear then he'll not get to play against Australia, as it is going to take a minimum of 2 months time for him to recover. So now let's just hope for the BCCI medical team to give us an update over the same. So as we all know, the mystery spinner Varun Chakravarti had an exceptional season in this year's Indian T20 League, and because of that he has been included in India's T20 squad that will be travelling to Australia. But now the reports are emerging that Varun Chakravarti is not completely fit and his tour to Australia might also be doubtful, and these reports also go on to say that the Kolkata franchise has hidden his injuries while the Indian cricket team selection process was going on, and actually Varun Chakravarti has suffered from a labrum tear in his shoulder that doesn't affect his bowling but can actually hinder his throwing, and this injury has aggravated as this Indian T20 League tournament was progressing, and now one of the BCCI official is saying that now Varun Chakravarti's tour to Australia is going to be selectors call, as earlier they were not informed about his injury. So Virendra Sehwag has shown his dissent with Gautam Gambhir, and he has backed Virat Kohli to be the captain of the Bangalore franchise. So after their exit from this tournament, Gautam Gambhir said that Virat Kohli needs to take accountability and now he should step down as the captain of the Bangalore franchise, as under his leadership they haven't been able to win any trophy in these past 8 years. But on the other hand, Virendra Sehwag believes that the management of the Bangalore franchise should definitely continue supporting Virat Kohli as their leader, and on the other hand they should think on how they can improve their team. And he further said that Virat Kohli has been doing really well for India as the captain, but on the other hand when it comes to the Bangalore franchise his team has not been able to do well, and it's really important for a captain to have a good team. And now let's talk about the qualifier 2 that was played between Delhi and Hyderabad, and with that 17-run victory Delhi have got into the finals, and that too for the very first time. So Delhi got to bat first, and this time around Marcus Stoinis was opening along with Shikhar Dhawan, and they both had an 86 runs opening partnership, and things were looking good for Delhi. But soon in the middle they lost their little bit of momentum, but in the end it was Shimron Hetmyer along with Shikhar Dhawan who got Delhi to the total of 189 runs, although it was looking like they can be 10 to 15 runs short. But when Hyderabad got to chase this total down, David Warner got out in the very second over only, and soon Hyderabad was at 44 for 3, although Kane Williamson tried to turn the tables for them with his brilliant knock of 67 runs, but then Marcus Stoinis got out his wicket. And also for me the pick among the bowlers was Kagiso Rabada, who is back in form, as in his 4 overs he picked up 4 wickets, and also Marcus Stoinis also got 3 wickets in his 3 overs, and with that Delhi won this match. And this was the update from yesterday's match, and that's about it for the news from the cricketing world. I hope you all liked this segment, and if you did then please press the like button, comment down below what are your predictions for today's finals of the Women's T20 Challenge, and for more such updates and videos you just need to do one thing: follow and subscribe to Crick Tracker, and I'm gonna see you guys soon.